Welcome to a unexpected Monday morning stream. Welcome in P2. Welcome in. Yes. Uh, I jumped in. I jumped into Discord this morning. I got up about a half hour ago. Jumped into Discord as I normally do in the morning. Normal routines we all have. And somewhere in there on the iFly Discord said, "Oh, it's out." I was like, "Oh no, it can't be out. There's no announcement." And then you look at the FAQ a little bit, and sure enough, it is early access-ish release. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving. All right, fantastic. You know, this flight actually is going to take place pretty darn close to Canada. So my first flights, sorry about the feedback there. My first flights I like to do in aircrafts are airports I'm very familiar with. So I typically will try to do something like Miami, Orlando, LAX to FSO, and this one here is going to be from, we looked at it on Friday, the stream, is Fargo to Minneapolis. I'm very familiar with that area. I've done this flight a billion times with many different aircrafts. Daza, good afternoon from the UK. And so this is where the flight's going to be a North Dakota, Minnesota flight. So up there in the northern part of the United States and pretty darn close to the border of Canada. This is a major disclaimer. My very first time ever flying a MAX in any simulator. Okay? Major disclaimer. I have done some 737s, but not the MAX. Not the MAX. So this is going to be a hell of an interesting adventure. I didn't watch a whole lot of videos on this plane either. So things are probably go majorly wrong here. Majorly wrong. But I'm super excited. I said on Friday, I said on Sunday that I was likely going to wait. But you know what? I didn't want to wait. There are a ton of liveries available as well. A ton. I mostly fly domestic, so in the US, so I went ahead and grabbed those liveries, United, American. I think I grabbed the WestJet as well in there as well. Air Canada, I grabbed that as well. But yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks very nice. Performance-wise, it seems to be on par with the PMDG. Now nothing's on, nothing's functional, and of course my FPS counter up there in the corner is not going to work, but regardless, it does look really good, and the performance is pretty outstanding so far. So let's jump into the cockpit. So the only thing I've done is one, installed the aircraft, two, installed a handful of liveries, and three, set my views. That is it. Nothing else has been done with this plane. So yeah, this will be interesting. So let's take a look at this tablet here. There's a power button. We have performance, we have charts, we have initializing flight. What's menu do? Menu's where we are. Okay, system page. What's that do? Acknowledge new faults, restart sim settings. Okay. Pushback, we have ground support. Connect electrical, we want that. Connect this, we want that. The nose gear, I'm not worried about that. Fueling, okay. So let's, is that connected now, or? Yeah, it looks like it, right? Because that wasn't there before, and it is connected. Yeah, okay, it's connected. So now we have that connected. Daza, it's in the, if you join the iFly Discord, there's a link in there, and that brings you to a page on their website. Oh, I can't go back. Oh, there we go. Where you can grab it. A-Cars, I won't be using that because I don't use the good old say intentions. And let's see. Performance and payload. Okay. So, from my understanding, it does work with SimBrief, right? So we need to figure out how to get that working. Panel style. Okay. We need to figure out sim brief. Uh-oh. Okay, well, I don't know what I did there. What's video? Oh, oh yeah, I remember seeing that from a little stream I watched. All right, well, let's try to fire up this thing. See what we have here. Okay, so ground power is on and external battery. I don't hear anything. There's no audio. I wonder if that's that's weird. All right, let's go up to number my key button's up here 6. Let's get this set to nav. Okay. So I'm just kind of following my normal flow in the 737 and hope that gets me out of trouble. Okay. And then we gotta get the APU rolling, so we want to go with that, and then APU. Okay, and then where's the APU on this bad boy? It's probably all electrical. All right, well, we'll figure that out. So if we look at the tablet here, we got FMS, and let's clear out this air, clear out that, and then we're gonna go to, what's maintenance do? FMS. Okay. Let's go to index. All right, so here's where we put our flight plan, our information in. But what I want to know is how do we put in our sim brief stuff? Because I'm pretty sure this works with sim brief. Anything new for the ground service? I don't know if there's I don't know anything about this plane. As you could tell. All right, so system page, application preferences, runway jet, separate. Okay. Let's go cancel. Sim menu. Sim menu. Alright, sim brief. Here we go. Now we're cooking. But this said for ACARs. Maybe it's the same. Exterio. Yep. There's no button to push. Okay. So, enter. Okay. Go back. Oh, it didn't save it. Okay. Let's do it again. I don't see any button to, like, save it. Enter. None of these buttons work. I don't see an arrow button either. Okay. Go back. Doors, pushback panel, save and load. Here's flight plans. Where's it grabbing this from? I've never went there. Load a flight plan. Okay. Well, One thing is for certain, it's really quiet in here. I don't know if it's because... Oh, okay, we got some audio. Okay, so it's not broken. It's not broken. There's sound. Alright, well, let's just put in our flight information then. So we're going KFAR to KMSP. So I wonder if I can click on that button and see if it will pull it. Oh, it's pulling up Navigraph. Oh, maybe you're onto something here. Request flight plan. Oh. Uplink already. Load it. Hey, I think we might have something. Okay, cool. So you have to externally... it externally opens up a window to log into Navigraph. That's cool. Okay. So runway 36 for departure. Flight number is UAL 516. Okay. Activate. Execute. And then performance page. Now this is where I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh, it does auto do it. Cool. Alright. I'm a dummy. Alright. Cost index, or sorry, reserves are 1.9. Cost index is gonna be at 28. Altitude is 27. Cruise speed, wind speed is 325 at 76. And I don't know if we have to worry about this stuff. Go to N1 and take off. Flaps will be 5, I'm assuming. CJs. Alright, so it's not giving me the V1s automatically. So, how does one get the V1s? Oh. Performance and payload. Runways. Takeoff. Let's see. Add airport. Send output. Copy. There we go. It's not okay. So runway 36, dry, takeoff weight, calculate. Okay. F5, good, good, good. Show landing weights. Send output. Show. How does one Alright, payload is set. Complete. How do we get did it do it? Did it just send it over? No, it didn't. How do we get our V speeds? Anyone know? Anyone who's watched some of these videos has flown the max before? So a big dummy like me doesn't have to sit here and do this. This is performance. Other, clear, set, fuel set, payload was already set. Fuel set. I think you need to set departure and arrivals. Oh, yeah. Thank you, P2. Okay, so let's go to departures. Runway 36. 36 is already on there. Okay. Arrival, Minneapolis. We're expecting runway 30 left. It's been a while since I've really flown the 737 as well. Like I flew it not too long ago, but Okay. So we'll go back to N1. N1. 5's in. Aha! P2, you're a lifesaver. Alright, legs are in there. All's grand. Okay. And I normally have this set for the PMDG settings, but we don't have that in this aircraft. Okay. This is really bright. This is really cool. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to kind of start our pushback. Should we chance this with should we should we chance this with career mode and beyond ATC? What say you? What say the audience? Do we do a beyond ATC flight? I'm learning it with you. Oh gosh. Oh boy, P2. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea. Actually, we can't do New Sky because I'm guessing it's not in here. I'll put it in real quick, but I doubt it's in there. It just got released today, so I highly doubt it. 737. No. Well, at least it's not on KIPS. Let's keep it vanilla. All right, you got it. We can hear the sounds then. All right, we're climbing up to flight level 27, so let's see if my honeycomb works. Oh, honeycomb works from the get-go. That's a good sign. Oh, by the way, if anyone has watched my stream on yesterday for Flight Sim 2024, the stress test, I was a big dummy because my honeycomb Bravo works flawlessly with it. You have to set it all up, the Bravo and the Alpha and the rudder pedals. But I forgot that I have a program called hide, and it hides certain peripherals so that games that are having issues with multiple controllers connected, it allows you to hide certain ones so it doesn't cause conflicts. And I was a dummy and I forgot that I had that installed. So once I disabled a couple of that or once I enabled them for Flight Sim, it worked flawlessly. All right, here's another big test I want to try. Oh snap! My strobe light, my little flickering, my little flicks, my little switches on my Honeycomb Alpha also work in this aircraft. It does not work for the PMDG. That's awesome. All right, close that cap. I can't do that yet because we have to get, what do we have to get going? I'm missing a step here. So we're on those. We can turn off external power. Fasten seatbelts auto. Okay. And I guess we can just get pushed back. Let's just do engine start first. So let's get our engines rolling. You're deleting the 737NG? Okay, so then we have that going. So now, if all is set, going to go to ground. Oh, wrong way. Okay, and right engine start. Okay, and then where is... Oh, is that the, no, it's brake pressure. Where's the fuel? Alright, so I didn't like any of that. Alright, so let's go back up here. And let's go to off and both engines. Okay, we'll hold that for now. Sorry, I meant to say, hello, my iPhone is old. Oh. Okay, so let's try this. Let's try, I think we probably need to disengage the ground stuff. So ground support, let's disconnect electrical. Let's disconnect the auto, or the, what was it? Air conditioning. Okay. There's a couple of pages here. How do we go to the next page? Up here. Page up. Page down. We got disconnecting all this crap. Disconnected. Okay. Wow, this is really in depth. I need to, this is like a day of studying. I'm like in school. All right, let's try to push back. Now we have that stuff disconnected. Let's try, I'll see if this even works. Let's see if our pushback planner works with this plane. This ought to be interesting. The only plane that I've had problems with was the 737. All right, pushing back. Oh, it's pushing back. Okay. Now, how do we get the engine started? What am I missing? We don't need any of that on. We should just be able to do this. Oh no, we need APU bleed. Jeez. What a dinkus. All right, right engine. There we go. Now we're spinning. We're getting there, folks. We're gonna actually fly, I think. I think it's plausible. I think the impossible is gonna happen. All right, introduce fuel. We have rotatage. Oh boy. What is going on here? Whoa. That has to be the coolest sound I've ever heard. Wait for motoring to complete. Wait for motoring. Does it say it somewhere? I normally just do the 20%. Is it different in the max? Okay, so now let's go to ground and left engine. All right, you said wait for motoring. Wait for the motor to spin? Those sounds are amazing. Oh, motoring, here we go. Okay. Does it go away? Or do I click it or switch it? It stopped spinning, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna flip it. Let's go outside again. That was so cool. P2, you were right. Holy crap. Listen to this. Holy crap, that's cool. That is amazing. That was the coolest sound I've ever heard. It goes away. Okay, thank you, P2. It says no V speed. Why does it say no V speed? Did I break it? Alright, let's go back here. So, N1, takeoff. V speeds are... Oh, okay, maybe I had to click them. Okay. Okay. Aha, okay. We're good. Alright, so we're gonna do flaps 5. Does my flaps button work? Oh, yeah, we're cooking. All is going well. Oh boy, I feel bad. I love my little Phoenix, but hot damn. Motoring should be done by now. So, okay, so introduce fuel after motoring disappears, is what you're saying. Okay, I like that. Okay, so flaps are set. Flick the switch here. Got that, okay. Get the clock started. Oh, got a clock. Okay, and then I normally come on down here. And then we're normally on some sort of the hell, I can't see. Okay, normally on Terra. And then what do I need down? What else do I need down here? I don't need the panel lights. I swear it's another button I click. No, okay. Lap sounds are amazing. Yeah, you are my FO this morning. I think you should be the captain. I should be the FO. Okay, I think we're set. Is the parking brake set? Alright, parking brakes. Oh, there's a book here. Oh, we didn't set flaps. What do we... Uh-oh. Why are we going backwards? Why are we going backwards? What's going on? Oh, cancel pushback. Hold on. I don't know why it was still going backwards. Okay. What was I gonna check? Good morning, Fry. Good morning. We are in this... Oh, boy. We are in this lovely 737 from iFly. Oh, that's why Boris made them. Yep. Okay. Makes perfect sense. Boris sound packs. I have it for the CRJ, and holy crap. Wow. Oh boy. Okay. This is cool, man. I need 757 Spy to get on a stream ASAP with this flight, or with this plane, so I can learn. He's my teacher. Alright, runway 36 for departure, so we're gonna take a right up here. Oh, I forgot to turn taxi lights on. Let me see if they switched on. Taxi lights. Nope, my little switch doesn't work for taxi lights. Okay. That's noted. Okay, it seems like they might have fixed the rudder complaint that a lot of early streamers were talking about. Alright, let's go up here and do... I can't do yaw damping still. Why not? Why not? Electrical systems on. Off for this. There's a couple things I forgot here. Packs on. Oh, I know why. Because it's keybound. Alright, yaw damping is on. There's an auto throttle bug. Oh, that's great. That's great. What's it do? If you happen to know, what's it do? Just so I don't... this way I can try to be somewhat planned. Click on the screw next to the barrel mins button instead of spooling up the engine. Click on the screw next to the barrel mins. This guy up here. Instead of spooling up the engines. So just idle the engines and then click that button. Isn't the button on the PMGG right here, right? The toga. Alright, so taxi lights don't work for my little switch. Let's see if landing lights turn on. Now this is a super short hop. And I don't have AI traffic nor multiplayer traffic on because I've been using Beyond ATC. Alright, so here we go on the runway. So P2 is saying we're gonna hold short, or we're gonna line up and wait, and then click the little button. Oh, the brake sounds are cool. Yes, idle the engines, click the button. The toga button is different here. Gotcha. Cool. Thank you, P2. Thank you. Alright, let's see if the landing lights... What? Oh, landing lights work. Cool. Okay. So, well, we gotta put this back to both. And then I put them on conditional. Is that right? Or continuous? Okay. We have every light off up here, so that's grand, I think, right? Yep. Okay. And then, so idle the engines. Also, there's a bug during landing, where if you arm speed brakes, then the nose slams to the ground on landing. Oh, that's lovely. Alright, so on departure, we're going to go ahead and swing to the right. That's arm the auto throttle. Click the button. I'm going to bring up the sounds here. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna bring up the sounds on this departure. Folks, I'm in awe. That was one of the coolest sounds on departure I have ever heard. The pullback was super, super smooth. Beautiful rotation. The sounds, P2, the sounds. Boris, this dude needs to be hired by Asobo. It is outstanding of a sound pack. Outstanding. Now that departure had a weird curve to it, which is no problem. But that was weird on the charts at least. Alright, landing light, oh, I already turned them off. Our landing lights off, turn-offs are off, and taxi lights are off. Okay. Wow. Okay, let's look outside. It's gonna be loud probably. So one thing I noticed though, yeah, Phoenix has a Boeing competition for sure. I was hesitant, super hesitant, because I don't know anything about iFly. I heard they made some good stuff on P3D, but hot damn. One thing I noticed, and I don't know if it was really noticeable in the stream, was that once I spooled up the engines, the FPS like tanked. I don't know if it was down to like 30, and I don't know what I'm getting right now. I'm 90 probably. But it like tanked. So I don't know if that was just a graphical issue at the airport. It's a freeware and I don't normally have issues with it. Or if the servers were funky for a second, or if there's a bug with the FPS on spooling up. Wow. Okay. This is cool. I need to call off work today. I can't be going to work with a 737 MAX out. That's against the laws. How does the hand flying feel? It feels very similar to I'm gonna say very similar to the A300, A306. Very similar to that. It's nice, right? This doesn't have auto trim if I'm correct, right? Because I was trimming it. The Max still doesn't have auto trim, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels really, really good. It felt smooth and natural. Um, no complaints with the hand flying, at least for that little, minute and a half I was flying. All right, we're over 18, so standard pressure. Okay. Oh man, this is so cool. So let's go down here really quick, and let's see, we have A cars. What's this? Never heard of that before. Duh. Alright, so there's really nothing else down here. Takeoff, approach. Here's our V's for approach. That's going to be nice to have later on. No auto trim, okay. The plane does need some optimization. Okay. P2, you seem to be a lot more knowledgeable than I am in this. I'm just a fan of airplanes. I'm like the guy that like the people that like cars but don't know anything about them. Like, oh, that looks really cool. It has a V, blah blah blah, and this and that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. It just looks cool. Oh wait, I'm sold. It was what, $70 US? I'm sold. It's gonna get its money well worth spent here. It's gonna be the only aircraft I probably fly over the next couple weeks, probably up until 2024 releases. Now here's the thing, I need someone to make me, I wonder, now that I say something, let's try it. Alright, so let me grab Mobi flight. What I'm going to say is I wonder if the 737 Mobi flight profile will work with the FCU, sorry. Let's try it. We'll click the button, we'll click run, and that's a negatory. So I need someone to come up with a profile for the the Max for Mobi flight, so I can use the FSU. I have been watching iFly streams over a week now. I'm just obsessing over it. It's the Boeing Phoenix. This is super high quality. And once I figure out like what the hell all this stuff is, yeah, it's gonna be cool. Like I said, I need 757 Spy to get a stream going. Airport map. Oh, this is cool. It shows the map. Does it have Navigraph integration with the charts? Oh, it does. Use airports from FSU or FMS complete. Oh, I'll be damned. How cool is that? Okay, that's awesome. And then KMS or KMS, MSP. I can't talk now. Alright, so here's the zoom in buttons. Okay. So we're going to be landing 30 left. Here, exit right. Like, it performs really, really well here. Okay, so we're at cruise. Top of descent here. Is this like the 737 700 or 800 series where it will auto descend once you reach top of descent? So we're gonna put in landing, let's see, landing 30 left. We're gonna go Sager, track, blah blah blah, heading, blah blah blah, final course, blah blah blah. Alright, so 7,000. Good thing my honeycomb Bravo still works. So we're gonna put in 7,000. Yeah, PMDG, better watch out, cause, whoops. You know, I remember when they first started showing the screenshots, I was like, are they stealing from PMDG? You know what I mean? Or have they just brought over their stuff from P3D and this up to scale, of course, for MSFS? Because this kind of came out of nowhere. For me, like I didn't hear iFly working on an MSFS plane until I think everyone else heard about it uh, when like FS Elites and all that started covering it. All right, so we have a test coming up. Is it going to start its top of descent on its own? And then you said there's a bug. There's also a bug during landing where if you arm the speed brakes, then the nose slams to the ground on landing. Okay, so no no speed brakes being armed. We don't want that. Sorry, I just realized my mic was off. I just said some people don't like sitting next to the engine because it's louder, but I like sitting next to the engine when I get on an aircraft if I can choose my seat and it's a decent price. Oh, it looks like it wants to work, but it doesn't want to click. Instant refund. Instant refund. Yeah, instant refund. This is garbage. This is trash. Can we open up the door? That's realistic for a Max. Sorry, my buttons are kind of goofy. That's why I'm walking sideways. Here's the potty. Looks like a potty. I almost clicked that button. These doors open? No. Yeah, it's a max. It's indeed a max. Alright, back to the front. In real life, I don't like sitting next to the engine, but in sim I set my cruise view to the engine. The toilet flushes. You ever the compartments open? Even the tray I try to open the tray tail, it didn't open for me. Alright, we hit top of descent, speed's dropping. And we're climbing. Alright, I'm just gonna wait it out a little bit. Alright, now the VS is coming down. And we're descending. Alright, yep. We are descending now. If we're going to descend past 270. Yep, okay. We're on course. We're doing good. Alright, do I have to... So we're in the max. I assume it doesn't automatically set up my radios, right? So let's get our radios. 37 left. Gamer, it's on the iFly Discord. If you join their Discord, there's a link in there. I don't want to post it because I think they want people joining their Discords for support. But if you join their Discord, there's a link in their Discord to retrieve it. Well, purchase it. Alright, 30 left. It is outstanding, gamer. It is pretty freaking outstanding. 1103. 1103. Alright, navs are set. And let's go up here. It automatically set the altitude. That's cool. And the minimums are 1023. 1023. Oh. And 23. Alright, we'll do another flight after this because I don't work for a couple more hours. And all I would be doing would be flying this anyway, so we'll do one more flight after this. You got a gamer. Enjoy it. It's really freaking cool. There has to be a fast way to do this. With the PMGG, I can click on it and it spins it. I think that's how it works. This one doesn't seem to do. If I click on it, it clicks the reset button. I think 757 Spy was complaining about this in some plane. It's a PD... or MD-11? PD. The MD-11. All my letters are all goofed up this morning. I got some good sleep. But I didn't expect to jump out of bed, download the 737 MAX, and then start streaming. I also didn't expect Friday night to stream a 3-hour 2024 I don't know, cruise around adventure. It's weird that they launch it on a Monday. Why Monday? Although I suppose Monday's not bad, because then the servers may not tank. 1023. less people downloading it because they're at work or school. So I feel bad for all them tonight, maybe. By the way, what happened with you and SI? You don't have to give details, but I saw a video and left me. There was a disgruntled situation that happened. Not on my half, but on their half. They didn't like, someone didn't like that I was covering beyond ATC stuff. And they accused me of being a fanboy of Beyond ATC. And I don't like how the situation was handled. So I decided it's best just to kind of separate. It's definitely just best to separate. I wish them the best of luck, and who knows what the future brings. Maybe one day I'll jump back into same intentions. But you know what? Beyond ATC fills the need of ATC for me right now. And that's what we're going to do. Is this better than the PMDG? Better is a strong word to use. Is it equal? Yeah. I think P2 can agree with that. I think it's equal. I think it's equally as good as the PMDG product, as the Phoenix products. Equally, it's on par. If you're talking about high-end aircrafts, there's no doubt the PMDG and the Phoenix on Microsoft Flight Sim in terms of airliners are at the top of this pedestal, and then the Inabuild's 306 is right there as well. I feel this one, I think, is in the top 3, in the top category, with the top 2 up there, PMDG and Phoenix. As I learn more of this aircraft from other pilots, primarily my resource is going to be 757 Spy. Once I learn more about this aircraft, I think I'm going to experience it even better, have even more fun, which is crazy to say. Yeah, it was unprofessional. SimBrief, yeah, as P2 said, it is partially integrated. It did pull my flight plan, which is cool. We do have charts, kinda in the aircraft. I don't see like in route. Oh, here we go. Route setup. What's this? Oh, that's just that. Uh-oh. Okay. Clipped. Oh, you can clip charts? Use chart clips from other EFB. Chart clip. I don't see any other edit clip. Oh, here we go. Oh, cool, okay. So we're doing the Bainey 3 arrival. Clip it. Complete. And now we can look at Bainey 3. Does it show up our plane on the chart? I don't see a plane. Because we're right here right now. Saying we're right here. Okay, so it doesn't show up your plane. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit. Range in. Okay. I would rank Phoenix first, PMDG 777 second, and this third. Subjective, yeah. Is it better? Subjective, for sure. Yeah, Phoenix is the top dog. The top dog. I'm on the fence of buying this. I want to buy it, or I want it, but I know I will install 2020 in a month, and I guess I will cave it tonight. Hey, I spent all weekend saying, let's wait and see. I'll watch some videos and whatever. And then I got up at 7:30 this morning, looked at Discord, saw someone say it was out, looked further into it, it's out, and here we are, an hour and a half later, getting ready to do our first landing. So, yeah. When the 319 came out, that was going to be a day one buy, because I was just all into the 320 with Phoenix. I bought the 777 same day. The E-Jet I waited a long time for. It wasn't until I actually flew in real life on an E-jet where I was like, I want this plane. And I really, really hope that they can get that plane to be. I don't even want study level, but I just want it to be mid grade between decent and study. Because that plane has so much potential. That plane has so much potential, but it has so many things holding it back. I understand they're struggling right now with the custom FMS, but there are other issues too. Performance issues, the controls are kind of funky at times. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully 2024 gives them the opportunity to really customize it to be a really amazing plane. I really hope it does. But what we're seeing from iFly is obviously it can be done. We've seen from Phoenix it can be done. So maybe they took on a project that was going to be a bit more complicated than they thought. And now they're kind of scraping together what they can to make it the best plane possible. I have all hope for them. That's going to be a great plane, I think. It's just taking a little time. Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We are very close to Minneapolis, St. Paul. As P2 can say, the sounds in this aircraft are outstanding. Outstanding. I was trying to think of another word to use that I can describe the sounds of this plane, but I couldn't. On landing though, or on the final approach, I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna bump up the sounds of the desktop here so you can hear it. And this way when I'm swearing on landing because I screw it up, you won't hear any of that. I won't get censored. P2, how's the you got the new Alien, right? Was it you, right? Pretty sure it was you. Alright, so landing lights on. We'll turn all this crap on. Oh, it's auto for the taxi? Oh, cool. So I can just flip it to on, or auto, and it should be just fine. My friend is a 320 first officer and upgrade to captain in a month. He's trying Phoenix to study now, and he's impressed. He's just doing failures and failures. That's awesome, though. See, that's the thing that's amazing about just Flight Sim in general. You can do it X-Plane, you can do it in Microsoft Flight Sim, but like pilots can use it to actually train. You know, they can use the systems, they can help themselves get a little more forward. Just added 2 more RAM sticks to bump it up to 64. Nice. Yeah, actually, I switched over from, I had 32, and now I'm at 64, but I had to get 2 different sticks, because for some reason my board seems to have like a short or something, and if I use all 4 slots, the 3rd slot has a memory error on it. But if I use 1 and 3, it's fine. No sense being made. And I thought it was just slot 3 was broken to begin with. So I actually was running 2 and 4. Does the iFly Manager come with liveries? Yes. Yes, it does. It has like, I don't know, 20 or so different liveries currently available. I'm sure they're going to add more. But yeah, they're pretty good. Like this is one of those liveries, the United livery. Looks like a standard United. There's Minneapolis. Hello. We'll be landing right here, and maybe exiting here, and then we'll park. I think Delta parks here. I don't know where United parks, but we'll just find a spot. There's the big old Mall of America. Screw it, I'm buying it now. Oh, that's fantastic. It's funny. My father-in-law, he reached out to me earlier this week, and he said, or sorry, last week, he said, "Do you know anything about the new Google TV, the little the box they have?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, it looks fine, uh, but I don't need it because I have the smart TV has the built-in stuff, which is fine for me." And then he's like, "Well, if I get one, do you want one?" I was like, "Well, sure. I ain't gonna say no." And he's like, "Okay, I'll think about it." And then within 24 hours, he's like, "All right, it's been ordered." Did you update your BIOS? I had to update my BIOS to the latest to get the 4.6 to work. Also, pressing it down helps. I didn't do that. Yes, I did update the BIOS. I also tried swapping out the sticks, and to no avail. To no avail. Screwed. I'm buying it. Is how I spent 6,000 on this hobby. 8,000 in 11 months. What did you buy for $8,000, P2? In 11 months? Holy cow. All right, let's see. So we want to get down to 4,000. So let's go ahead and put in 4,000. And then, there we go. And that didn't seem to work. Oh, wrong button. No, that was the right button. Oh, it's going, okay. The PC, the hardware, the planes, the add-ons. I went all in. Well, if you've seen my video up in the channel, I don't remember what the total is anymore, but all of that was over the course of about 4 years. The graphic card alone was, what, 1,200? I'm quite scared of checking how much I spent on this hobby with all the hardware planes, but I have 4,000 hours, 1,000 in X-Plane. 4,000 hours? Jeez. I don't remember what mine flight time was anymore. I'll have to check. Alright, I don't like the way this is descending. Let's get down a little faster here. It's a freaking fun hobby, though. Alright, we're gonna go to there. But I want to wait a little bit longer because we're a little high yet. Have you checked your hardware? Oh yeah, temps are good. Right now I'm using my Stream Deck, but Stream Deck is telling me 51, 53 for the CPU, 56 for the GPU. In Steam, though. Oh, okay. In Steam. Oh, yeah, yeah. In Steam, I have like 8 trillion. I have 400 hours on Flight Sim. I could barely take off on Cessna last Canadian Thanksgiving in my Xbox, but now I have a YouTube channel and I play Airliners. Yeah, P2. I checked out a couple of your videos. They're really, really good. 53, that's nothing. Yeah, temps are really good. My temps are really, really good. Alright, it's time to go there. Execute. Let's make our turn. And then let's not descend as fast anymore. I'm at 80? Holy cow. Yeah, I have a 14700K. I know the 900's hotter for sure. But dang, 80? It will, the max it will hit is typically 80. The max. but that's once the fans are ramping up. And like right now, I don't hear the fans at all. But I readjusted the curve a bit yesterday because it was ramping for no reason. Nope, it's AIO. AIO. Which is actually funny because I had considered getting a new AIO recently because I wasn't I wasn't happy with the temps. I'm a man of temp and FPS chasing. A never-ending goal in life. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Flight 516 going to hell. I hope your seats are fastened. That's probably not going to save you as we crash into Minneapolis. One Aviation Simulation, hello, welcome on in. You're pulling in at the perfect time. We are on approach. The first time ever, the very first and probably last time because the computer will self-destruct. On approach here into Minneapolis, St. Paul in the beautiful, highly recommended, it's only been 35 minutes in flight, but highly recommended iFly 737 MAX. It is a beautiful plane. Everything under 85 should be fine. Intel has a lot of problems, but we got a 5-year warranty now. Yeah, when I first got my 4080, I was like super concerned. But like the temps are never high, and the V core's never crazy high either. And then I never was super concerned with the 14. Again, the V core was good. The temps have always been really good. I actually had it super underclocked, so I wasn't really getting the full performance. And then the latest BIOS came out about a month and a half ago, and I updated that. And uh-oh. Uh-oh. We have a problem, Houston. Runway approach cruise air? Is that what that means? Uh-oh. Did I not do the arrival? That's good. I did that. The Beanie 3. Uh-oh. What did I not do? There must be something new in this one. Climb. Course. Yeah, course. Do I have to set the course up here? There's no course up here. Heading. Oh, it found it. Okay, well, whatever. We're on localizer. Huh. Maybe it's just a issue. It's probably a Joe issue, but... Alright, let's see. So we are 9.9 away. Let's go ahead and bring out first flaps. By the way, this plane has... Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I didn't hear it, though. You need to enable in the F... Okay, we'll do that for the next flight. Yeah, I remember hearing that. Yeah, course in the MCB. Where's course? Oh, here's course. Big dummy I am. 3... What is the heading? This is a great time to do this, by the way. Professional pilots do it when you're on final. Alright. We're on course now. Oh, that's speed. I suppose we can drop that now, too. Alright, flaps. Where's this say the course? Oh, there. Okay, yeah. Okay. There's no button. You can't click the button. That sucks. Alright, flaps 5. Gear coming down. Yeah, I'm so spoiled with the Phoenix. Alright, all grand. Okay, all grand. What was their landing speed? Oh boy. I'm gonna go 140. Yeah, I got it from the charts. feel like we're low. All right, I was gonna turn off. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn off mic and we're gonna pump up the volume. Enjoy the landing here in Minneapolis, folks. Okay. Was that good? Holy coolness, man. This plane is freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. That was, well, I'll look up Volanto to see what that landing rate was, but it seemed pretty good. I like that. Okay, here's one thing. Do I have to enable the callouts? I didn't hear any of the callouts. So do I have to get that going? I want to figure that out for this next flight for sure. I also want to do the RAAS. I want to get those going. But definitely the callouts. I really missed that. Because I was going... The only reason I knew to pull back for the retard was because the throttle's idled. I heard the... If you heard it at that point, the throttle's idled down. That was really, really cool, though. Okay, EFB. I'm gonna check that out here once we park. This is so freaking cool. Well, I don't know where United parks, so we're just gonna go over here so we can get hopping on the next flight. Hey, thanks for the subscription. I do appreciate it. Now we're going to D12, or sorry, D2. Oh man. All right, next flight. We're doing beyond ATC. I'm comfortable enough. We're doing beyond ATC. Parking brake is set. Okay, so let's go over here. So you said it's over here. System page. Let's see. Where would it be, do you think? Ground support. Electrical on. Air conditioning on. Set. Page down. This is all just ground stuff, so it wouldn't be in here. Performance and layout. That's just that stuff. We don't want that. Terminal ident. It's not that. Where's the system? Oh, there's the system page. Reflection cones, wings, covers. That's just ground stuff as well. I don't know where. BR. Okay, yeah, sure. Thanks for the. Now, now you need some training. Yeah, I need a lot of training. Um, Electrical. We already saw that. Close flight. Hmm. You don't think it's down in here? I didn't see a menu though. That's just 8 cars. Not that. It's not that. Definitely won't be in here. Yeah, it's definitely not there. Ident page. Display. Hmm. It seems like it should be in system. Sim menu. Oh, here we go. Okay. Panel style. Oh, this is probably where it is, huh? Runway awareness. Here we go. It's enabled. And then callouts are enabled too. So it's all enabled. Huh. Known bug? You got 3 different engines to choose from? That's crazy. Oh, you can do the... Okay, cool. You can set the panels, or the controls. Autopilot. Jeez Louise. There is so much here. All right, well, okay, so it's on, so maybe it's a bug with the plane. All right, so ground power, let's go on. Let's switch these to off. And let's turn off the fuel, cut it off. Let's see what Volanta says. Oh, I didn't do the landing? Dang it. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, here it is. Well, yeah, I didn't do it. Oh, well. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's do our next flight. I have about an hour to get this done, so... let's do... I'm gonna do... Let me see. Sim brief. Let's do Orlando to Miami. Let's do Kennedy to Boston. What's the weather like there? Hopefully it's not terrible. Yeah, it looks okay. Let's do this. All right, so the 737 MAX. Okay, generate the flight. All right, Kennedy is runway 22. Where the hell's Kennedy? Here's Kennedy. Runway 22 is, which one's 22? There's 22. So let's just depart gate 18 Alpha. I'm sure it's totally wrong, but let's just do that. My guess 206. Yeah, I'm thinking somewhere around there. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. That's a fair assessment. All right, import my flight plan. Man, this plane is cool. This plane is really cool. Oh, shoot. Oh, we got IFR conditions in Boston. Well, that's ought to be This I'll throw a little interesting situation in our flight. Why not make it unique, huh? Alright, so let's go flight, and then we'll reset my view. Okay. And then let's let's bring up Beyond ATC. And I'll bring up New Sky and see if the if this New Sky has this plane. Kennedy, Boston, 737. No. Yeah, so no, New Sky doesn't have it at all. I was checking to see if their airline might have it, so okay, so we got Beyond ATC connecting.
Beyond ATC connected.
Shoot, sorry. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I was saying, the flare felt better than the PMDG. It felt kind of like the Phoenix, which is really weird to say that, but it felt like the Phoenix. I wasn't chasing the plane as much as I would normally. Alright, so we have that imported. And then we can go to the init page. And this auto brings it over, which is cool. Thanks for the mute, though. I don't know why today I'm having a struggle with the mute button. I think I'm learning a new plane, so I'm not as focused on stuff that I normally would be. 1.9 for the reserves. Okay, you know, I also forgot to set the trim on the last flight. Alright, flaps are 5. Trim, huh, there's nothing there. And then we gotta do the V's. So departure is going to be runway 22 right. The big old flap button's in my way. Your flap's in my way, son. 22 right is set via nothing. Okay, execute. And then departures and arrival. Boston, we're going to be landing 33 left. ILS 33 left via Roebuck 3. The Merit transition. I'm very familiar with this, and Beyond ATC does a fantastic freaking job at this arrival. And now that I said that, it's probably all going to go to hell. All right, so menu, performance, copy it from the FMC, okay, calculate it, and then send output. Does it automatically ascend it? Weight and balance. Oh, these flights have been empty, so it doesn't pull this information from. It doesn't pull this information from the Simbrief flight plan, huh? Okay, that's fine. All right, so we're going to system page again. We got to remember that stuff. If I didn't say anything, you would be muted for 30 minutes, maybe. Yeah, probably. Probably. All right, so ground power is still on, so we're going to go with that on, that off. I'm going to turn the fuel pumps on. Okay. And then yaw damper, my little switch, I have to do that for it. Okay, we got that. All's grand so far. Go on down here, and that's all set still. Legs, all looking good. My legs are good. Thank you. And it has this twist again here, too. That's kind of weird. That's fine, though. Ryan, I don't think there's a Ryanair. There's I can show you here after the. I don't know if I can show you during the flight. I don't want to break it. All right, let's get our ATIS information from Beyond ATC. 128725.
To clouds at 1,700. Ceiling 9,000 broken. 25000 broken. Temperature 14.
Should get a cut from iFly.
Altimeter 2962. Landing runway 04 right. 13 left. Departing runway 13 right. Repack all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Quebec.
Quebec? I don't know the landing rate because Volanta decided not to work. We're guessing like 200. We're guessing like 200. All right, I'm expecting 5,000, but it's probably gonna say climb via the SID. It was really cool though. P2, you should check out the stream or check out that landing. Fry, thanks for stopping in. Always appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. I'll probably do more streams since I'm like super excited about this plane. I'll probably end up doing some more. I don't know when. Wednesday maybe. I got a goofy work schedule this week. All right, let's get our clearance. Canada clearance, hello from United 516. We are a Boeing 737 MAX, ready to pick up our IFR clearance to Logan International with information in Quebec. Well, that's awfully slow.
United 516 Kennedy clearance information Quebec correct. Cleared to Logan Airport. Radar vectors merit then is filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 230 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 135.9er. Squawk 1730.
Cleared to Logan. Radar vectors merit then is filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level 230. Departure frequency 135.9. Squawk 1730. United 516.
United 516, read back correct. Contact ground 121.9er when ready for pushback or engine start.
All right, ground 1219er. All right, did I turn off this stuff yet? Disconnect. Oh, no, disconnect. Okay. Grand. P2, I don't know if you saw, but the
United 516, read back correct. Contact.
the RAAS and the callouts were on, but it wasn't working. So I don't know if that's a known issue or whatnot. So we'll have to figure that out. All right, so we're gonna plan our pushback. We'll push back here. All right. Kennedy Ground, United 516, request pushback and engine start.
United 516, Kennedy Ground, pushback approved. Face north.
Face north, United 516. Yeah, maybe another bug. All right. Start the pushback. And P2 said we're going to wait for the motoring to go away. So we're watching here. And there it says motoring, so we're going to wait for that to disappear. And while we're waiting for that, let's go on down here. Where the hell am I looking for? Here. Switch that over to Terra. Motoring's still on.
American 525, Gate Foxtrot 44 taxi via Echo Yankee Foxtrot.
All right, motoring's gone, so
hold short runway 13
idle.
left. Gate Foxtrot 44 taxi via Echo Yankee Foxtrot Bravo Delta Bravo. Hold short runway 13 left. American 525.
Gosh, it's so cool. That's so cool. All right, engine 2 is good. Let's go to ground and left. All right, and we're gonna watch the N2 here, and when the motoring disappears, that sound, man, yeah. Boris, why is Microsoft Asobo? Why have they not hired this dude? Okay, G's are in there now, so 5. Okay, so that's it. Did it auto set it? Yeah, it looks pretty close to pretty much 6. Okay, we're watching motoring. Motoring's gone. So I can't click the button. I have to use the mouse wheel to flick it up. Boris is to go, no doubt. Let's go back outside. Oh, it gives me the chills. That's so cool. Kennedy Ground, United 516, request taxi clearance with information, Quebec.
United 516, runway 13 right, taxi via Whiskey Alpha Tango Alpha November Charlie Bravo
Oh,
November
13
Papa,
right.
Charlie Charlie.
What happened here? 13 right via Whiskey Alpha Tango Alpha November Charlie Bravo November Papa Papa Charlie Charlie. If that's right, I'm gonna be amazed.
Negative, taxi via Whiskey Alpha Tango Alpha November Charlie Bravo November Papa Papa Charlie Charlie.
Damn it, that's on the other side.
Runway 13 right, taxi via Whiskey
All right,
Alpha.
we gotta make an
Tango,
adjustment
Alpha,
here.
November
Departure.
Charlie Bravo
13
November,
right.
Papa Papa
Execute.
Charlie Charlie United.
Did that mess up
516.
my other stuff here? No, V's are good still. Okay. All right, folks. We have a long taxi instruction here. Whiskey. That's behind it. Whiskey Alpha Okay, so it wants us to go behind. That's why it wants to face north, you dummy.
Aviation at 222 Heavy Gate, Charlie 22 taxi via Yankee, Foxtrot Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Gate
whoa.
Charlie 22 taxi via Yankee, Foxtrot Alpha,
Oh,
Foxtrot
cancel.
Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot.
Okay, so there seems to be some sort of bug with the pushback helper I use. It's crazy. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. Folks, we have a problem here. We have a problem here. We're not moving. Push back. See, yeah, we are released. Let's try to move us just a little bit. It says something about landing gear. It's flickering over here. We have nothing connected. Let's see, page down. Disconnected, disconnected, disconnected.
American 525, cross runway 13 left at Delta Bravo. Continue taxi via Foxtrot Bravo, Delta Bravo. Hold short runway 13 left. Cross runway 13 left at Delta Bravo. Continue taxi via Foxtrot Bravo, Delta Bravo. Hold short runway 13 left.
Ground
American
support.
525.
Push back.
Endeavor
Remove.
5150, ramp 31 taxi via Yankee, Foxtrot Alpha, Foxtrot.
Ramp 31 taxi via Yankee,
What's going on?
Alpha, Foxtrot, Endeavor 5150.
Parking brake is released. This is unfortunate. Let's try to move me a little bit farther. Whoop, my button. Yeah, we're like stuck to the ground. I don't want to restart the flight, dang it. Alright, I think we gotta restart the flight, sorry. Let's restart it. We'll kill off beyond ATC. Son of a biscuit. I think the pushback tool I use might be causing issues with it. Alright. Well, this is at least practice, right? Power button. System page. Sim. Ground support. We're going to turn on electrical. Turn on air conditioning. Set that. Go up top. Battery. And then we're going to go this. And we're going to go here. All right, now we're going to get into a flow of how to get this plane going. Okay. Get our lights on. Okay. And then we're going to wait for that. Did I do the APU start? We're going to do it again. All right, arm this. Seatbelt sign. I'm going to do auto. Let's go up here. Let's go nav. Okay. And now let's go down to the FMC. And then we're going to go to position. We're going to go to Boston. Let's see. So we're going to go to next page. Did I turned those on, didn't I? Align. All right. And GPU or GPS routes. All right. So KJ. What the hell's J? JFK to K boss. Okay. and then request a flight plan. All right, load the flight plan. Cool. We're going to just depart runway 22 right, even though Beyond ATC was saying something else. We'll just kill it for this flight because we're now getting closer to the time I need to skedaddle. All right, we got that. Reserves are going to be 1.9. Cost index is 24. And 230 for the cruise. Flaps are 5. CG. All right, we'll wait for the V's because let's go up here. Let's turn on the APU. Turn off the ground power. We'll turn on our fuel pumps. And that's weird. All right, yaw damper's causing all kinds of problems here. Let's go over to here. Let's disconnect electrical, disconnect ground. And then let's go back. And then we want to go to menu performance. All right, so we want to, what do we want to do? We want to calculate, no, hold on, copy from the FSC, or FMC, calculate, I don't know if you actually have to do this, and then send output. I don't think you have to do that either. Let's go to set payload, complete. All right, now we have our weights and all that jazz. These buttons don't work, so I don't think you have to do anything with that. Okay. Okay, so we have that all cooking. Let's go back on down here. And let's do, oh, we can't do our V's yet. Let's go to FMC and route. No. Departure. Departure runway 22 right. I'll check chat here just a second. Let me just get this going, sorry. And arrival. I feel like I'm 757 spy now. He gets really involved when he sets up the system and then forgets about chat. But I understand it. Okay. And got those all set. 5-9. It's pretty darn close, looks like. Okay, I think we're good with all this jazz. Okay, so let's go get rid of that. I'm not going to use this pushback. I'll use the built-in one, sorry. Not sure why the Alpha would hang a few minutes after takeoff. I have a 4070. Oh, really? It would hang on takeoff? That's interesting. We have like nothing working here. Why is things broken? Nav. We seem to have all kinds of problems going on here. Didn't like me restarting, apparently. Yeah, number 2's not showing up. Oh well, that's fine. We don't need number 2. Okay, so let's set our altitude here. 23. And let's set our speed. $250. Let me just try going to align. Let's go off, align, and nav. Yeah, it doesn't seem like... Okay, now it's saying align on DC. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready for pushback at this point, right? I heard a click. Let's go to APU bleed on. Let's go. All right. And now We're going to wait for motoring to come up and then motoring to disappear. Okay, let's use fuel. All right, we have engine spinach, it looks like. Spinach just sounds like I'm saying like the spinach like food. All right, now let's go back to menu, system page. Let's try the pushback in here. Pushback, move towing lever, and install pin. Okay. And then parking brake, let's release that. Okay. And let's straight back push. Let's go ahead. Oh, doesn't like that. Or is it thinking about it? It's out. Yes, it is. If you join their Discord, there's a link in there where you can purchase it. How do you get rid of this damn keyboard? Oh, there, just click away. Start. What the hell's it doing? Alright, well, that's maybe thinking about doing it. Engine 2 is good. Let's go ahead and get engine 1 going. So ground and left. Okay. Okay, we have our yaw damper working now. Alright, well, I don't think this pushback's working. I want to put in, I don't know, 20. Start. Do you have to give your billing address for this plane? Yes. To make an account, yes. I had to put in my address in there. Oh, we gotta introduce fuel. Okay. Flight directors on. I think we might have some progress here. I don't know why this isn't working. Enter location. Stop now, start. There we go. Okay, we're pushing back. All is grand. Alright, engine number 1 is up. Electrical. Okay. Taxi lights on auto. Landing lights are off. On. Okay. APU bleed off. Turn those on. Okay, I think the top's all good. What the hell is going on here? Alright, something's just really bugged out right now. Let's just try the pushback helper again. Let's go start manual pushback. Okay. What do you mean to get, what do you need? If you join the, you know, it doesn't send you any verification or anything. No, it must be just for like billing. If you join their Discord, the iFly Discord, there's a link in there where you can purchase this plane. Alright, I'm going to watch this pushback helper. Now we get 2 good engines. All's grand there. I don't know why this one's not working. Align. Alright, that should be good for the pushback, so stop the pushback. Hold the brakes. I seem to have broken the navigation altogether. This is the 737 Max from iFly that I'm having technical issues for right now. Init, position, next. Okay, we have location now. I can't replace it, huh? K, JFK. Where'd we just back from? Some random gate. I don't understand what's going on with this navigation system over here. Is your mixture rich? Yeah, I don't think that applies to this plane. Let's go to system page. I'm gonna go back to the main system page. There we go. Failures. Clear all failures. Maybe there has been a failure with the navigation system. Alright, so off and nav. Align on DC. What the hell does that mean? It's not on DC power. This is just for this here. Oh well, okay, let's just go. I gotta get this flight going. We should be able to fly still. Should's a magic word. What's that say? IRS motion? I know we're going the way wrong way right now. We're gonna do a cut the line here. All right, let's see. Looks like we go this way. And we should be able to go here. I hope the AP is going to work. That's my concern. Alright, here we are on the runway, so we'll go to idle. He too said there's a bug where it doesn't want to, it will sometimes not work. I'm worried that the yaw damper is going to cause a problem. Alright, well, it's working. Yaw damper's on now. But I'm worried that, or P2 said there's a bug with idle, or with the departure, so if you just click the little button here instead of, click the toga switch. Here we go. It will swoop up the engines, and then it will take off. Alright. Let's go. We were going to do beyond ATC, but then I had the issue with departure with this plane, not beyond ATC, where I couldn't push. That's unfortunate. AP is autopilot. Alright, V1 rotating. This plane hand flies so nice. And positive rate gear coming up. and over 400 feet, so nav and LNAV. Flaps up. Readjusting trim. Alright, full flaps up. Any radio work? Well, the radio, like the comms would work, yeah, but I don't have any ATC going on this flight. No ATC going. So I wonder if it was just me restarting, if it broke something. That's my only guess. It does. There is an external app it runs, like the Phoenix. So maybe there's an issue with that. That would be my guess. Took off from Kennedy, JFK, New York. Okay, let's go to range. Get back on the path here. I'm hand flying this whole thing right now, and it feels really, really good. Really, really good. Alright, above 10,000 feet. Landing lights off, turn off. Runway turn-offs are off. And the taxi lights apparently are automatic. So this is a short little hop, so we're only going up to flight level 230. I heard people using the radio. So there are a couple different ways. There are some AI ATC. There's the built-in Flight Sim one. There's FS HUD, Pilot 2 ATC, and then there's VAT Sim, which is real pilots. Or not real pilots, real people. So real people on the comms flying in a sim. And then you have real people pretending to be ATC as well. So there's all those ways to use ATC within Flight Sim. I use right now. I'm using Beyond, not for this flight, but normally I'm using Beyond ATC, which is an add-on you can buy that is AI driven for the voices, and that simulates ATC. And they also have a really cool and experimental traffic, so you'll see planes and hear planes. So it's really, really awesome. So one question, is there a huge difference between the iFly and the Asobo 737 MAX? That's a really good question. A good question that I can't answer because I haven't used the Asobo 737 MAX. But Asobo did say it's going to be their most high definition plane they've worked on. So there's a chance it could be really, really good. I'm sure it's going to be great. Whoa, weather change or something going on there. I'm sure it's going to be good, but I am an impatient person, so that's why I got this plane. In terms of realism, this is probably going to be the best one for realism. Typically, third-party aircrafts are better for realism. I say typically because sometimes not. But more times than not, yes. Runway 33 left is what SimBrief is telling me. 33 left, landing altitude is 19, so we can keep that at 0. And radios are going to be 1107. 1107. 1107. Okay, so I got my radios dialed in. We're almost at our cruise already. And we already have our approach plate in. So how can you pretend to be ATC? There are a couple ways. So if you want to do it really, like real in a sim, you can you have to do courses and training and all that jazz. But you can try SimBrief, or not SimBrief, VatSim. If you go to vatsim.com, and then there's a section in there for just ATC, and you can do a lot of studying and whatever, and then you'd eventually be able to be ATC. I think they start you off on the ground first, and then you can make your way up through the different areas of ATC. If you want to do like just for fun in a simulation that's not real people, there's a game, what's it called, Tower 3 or something like that. It's on Steam, that allows you to talk to virtual planes. So you're not talking to people, you're not talking to, it's not for Microsoft Flight Sim, but it's a way to pretend you're ATC. It's really, really cool. I watched a couple of videos. Why does iFly ask for the address? I'm assuming for account verification. Payment method, right? My guess. This is 2020. 2024 is not out yet. The alpha test ended today, this morning. I might still be an hour left. I don't know for sure, but no, this is 2020. Do these flight sims use good Earth or maps? So it's using Bing Maps, and yes, it looks really, really good. It looks really, really good. 2024 is taking it to a whole new level of realism. Better Bing Maps, updated Bing Maps, and it has LiDAR for the terrain. So combine those two elements, it looks really, really good. And no, it does not use Google Maps. No. Since it's from Google, no way. Since it's Microsoft, they have to use their Bing Maps. No, iFly does not send you anything. No. Like I said, I think it's just for verification purposes, for like payment. That would be my guess. Alright, runway 33 left, exit left on arrival. You know, Bing's okay. Bing's not great, but like, it looks really good. It looks really, really fine. I'm sure, like, there are some Google add-ons you can get to make it look a little bit better, but it does ruin some of the things that Asobo has made with this sim. So I recommend just sticking with what currently is. Inabuilds? No, Inabuilds doesn't send you anything in the mail, no. You get emails maybe, but no, nothing in the mail. Flying to Boston. Good old Boston. The first flight was from Fargo to Minneapolis. The second flight here is JFK to Boston. And I just want to do short hops because I'm still learning this plane. And it is early access, apparently. So I'm still learning how this plane works. So I want to get used to the takeoff, landings, and programming the systems before I do anything long. Because what if it, crashes in the middle, or if I have issues with it, like this, we have half our GPS working. So I just want to make sure that I'm having the best time I can with the limited time I have available this morning with it. can use debit card for iFly, or does it have to be PayPal like Phoenix? No, you can use debit card, debit or credit. They have a section on the left which was what I used for a card. The other side was for PayPal. What happens if you crash it? Depends on the setting. So if you have a setting where it doesn't crash, then it just bounces. If you have a setting where it crashes, then the screen goes black, and then you can restart the flight or exit back to the main menu. Current altitude is flight level 230. Oh, speaking of that, so arrival, we're going to go down to 6,000. So let's program 6,000 for the arrival, because we're getting close to top of descent. What did you miss? A P2? The plane wouldn't move. I don't know if it was a bug with the Aerosoft pushback thing I have. What's it called? Pushback Helper 2? Where it just wouldn't move. Parking brake wasn't set, brakes weren't set. The plane would kind of slowly inch forward, but it wouldn't move. And I tried to slew around, but it did nothing. I've had that issue before with the 737 from PMDG, actually, where it just wouldn't move. So I had to restart the flight. So restarting the flight, everything's been fine except nav 2, GPS 2 is not working, and it's on nav. It showed a line, but then it shows on DC. So if you happen to know what that means, it's not on DC power anymore. So if you happen to know what that means, we can try something. But I'm fine with it being off. It's a short hop. We'll be on the ground probably within 20 minutes. Yes, it's out, Jesse. It's out. If you join their Discord, there's a link in there. Maybe it's a short. I checked failures and there's no failures. No failures. I cleared them all out, so it's not that. I'm guessing a bug. It's early access, like they said on their Discord, so things will happen. That first flight, though, other than our AAS not working and call-offs not working, was spot on. You flew it all weekend? Oh yeah. This is the second flight. This is a freaking awesome. This is going to be my go-to plane. There is no doubt. This is going to be my go-to plane. I kind of wish the 2024 Tech Alpha was out still, because I would like to try to pop this in there to see if it works day one, because I really hope it does. I had the same issue yesterday. I think it's a bug reloaded preset setting. Okay. This is a cool plane. Sometimes when the devs release the pricing, like this is $70 about, when they release the pricing, it's like, oh god, that's way too much money. But then you think about it, if you do at least 70 flights with it, it's an hour, it's $1 per hour, it's already well worth it. And I'm already at 2 flights. So right now it's like, what, $35 a flight. Okay? Probably by tomorrow morning, I'll have another 2 flights in. So now we're down to what, $17 a flight? And then it continues dropping. So $1 per flight is well worth it. And I'm more than likely going to get like over 100 plus flights with this within the first month and a half, probably. And then after that, it's going to be even more. So by the time it's all said and done, it's going to be like 20 cents a flight, 10 cents a flight, something like that. How many thumbs up do you have? I give it the 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up approved. Most definitely. Can you look around the cockpit a bit? Yeah. What do you want me to look at? It's beautiful. The cabin's modeled back there. Mind the weird sidewalking here because my controls, I have never fixed my controls. The cabin's back here. You can click on these little guys, open them up. There's nothing in there, but you can click on them. Apparently the bathroom, the toilet flushes back there. And the door's still closed, so that's cool. The windows are looking good. That should be part of the pre-flight with the 737 MAX, right? Walk around, verify that the emergency doors aren't popped off. Huh? Yeah, looks good there. 2 there. Yeah, all looking grand. We still have doors. Romania. Oh, Gabe, I didn't know you were in Romania. I just realized between Friday, Sunday, and today, I'm going to end up with like, what's that going to be? Almost 8 hours worth of streaming? That's a record for me. That is a record for me. I'd love to visit Romania. Looked beautiful. I'm jealous. I'm a bit jealous. My wife actually, we talked was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday morning, or anyways, recently. We talked about our first international trip together for a 10-year anniversary, being together, not our marriage, but just together. And we had planned it's going to be our international trip. And initially we had our mind set on Iceland, and then it got changed to another location, which I forget. But now she said what we should do is we should, once 2024 comes out, we should hop into 2024 Flight Sim and walk around some of the cities we'd like to visit and see what the experience is like. And then we can decide, you know, it will help us decide, but then also using obviously Google and whatnot to search up other places, or search up other information. But at least it will give us a visual first person of what it may look like. And then we can compare it to real world when we get there. I thought that was a brilliant idea. A brilliant idea. So maybe Romania might be on the list. All right, all looking grand here. I really wish I didn't have the issues with the movement of the on ground, because I really want to use Beyond ATC for this flight. Oh well. I do have up on the channel, it jumped up this morning, it was a scheduled video, but it's a really cool approach into Phoenix in the 319, I believe, with Beyond ATC traffic. It is so cool. It is really, really cool. There was one little glitch where there was a plane on the runway still, kind of in the distance, but it wasn't on the comms. But the one that landed, you could see taxied off, and it was parallel with us at one point. But it's a really, really cool experience. I think there was a plane holding short. But I'm going to do a few more of those, because those are so cool. You know, you hear the radio hold short or whatever it be, and you know why. Or line up and wait, you know why. It's really, really cool to see it. I did not think it was going to be as cool as the experience has been. I've said it many times that I was like, it's just whatever. Beyond ATC traffic, I don't care about that. No one cares about traffic. I'd rather have the FPS. But then you experience it, and it's a whole different experience, man. It's a whole different thing. You can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? When do you begin descent? We're already on descent. So on our little map here, there was I think it was green. There was a green little dot. It was back yonder. It was back over here. And it said, TOD, top of descent. So if on the computer here, if you set it for the altitude, which is on my chart saying 6,000, if you set it for that, once it hits that point, it would adjust the speed, and then it will start its descent to maintain the path it should be on based on what's programmed in here. So, for example, we're supposed to be at 11,000 at Jaina. So once we hit Jaina, we should be at that altitude. It will maintain the course, but it won't go any lower than 6,000. And if there's any restrictions on it, sometimes there's restrictions where you can't go below or higher than this altitude. What the hell? I just noticed this shows us off. Is it working now? Let's try it. That's in motion, so it won't work. Yeah, that's what the computers for the altitude. That's how that works. Beyond ATC made my PC starving for FPS. Yeah. The traffic definitely does. It hurts. It hurts. Maybe with 2024, it will be slightly better. Maybe. Welcome in behind the skies. Welcome on in. But it's such a cool experience. I had used a competitor program for a while, and I was super happy with it. I think the historical chatter and the multiplayer chatter is amazing, and it brings an immersion level to the sim for sure. And I was discounting real AI traffic within the sim for sure. And then I got to experience it, and I was blown away. I was so blown away I had to do a video instantly. So that's up on the channel as well if you're interested in watching that. Beyond ATC traffic. Really, really cool. This plane is amazing. Minus this weird GPS issue. It is freaking phenomenal. Yeah, AI traffic is really awesome. Alright, so Boggs is right up here. We're going to be at 6,000, and then we're going to be over here. Cohas, we're going to be at 3,000. That's a pretty big drop. So I think we're gonna go here, and then I'm gonna go direct. Let's do that. We don't have ATC, so we can just go direct. What was I gonna do? So 3,000. Oh hell, we can just go direct right now. Let's go direct right now. So let's go direct to, okay, let's go next. Go grab this guy. Plop it up here. Alright, here we go. So we'll go direct. And now I also realized on the last flight I have to set my course. So 330. Alright, so 330. Where do you see your course at, though? Oh, this course doesn't work. What was it? 330. There we go. Course doesn't work with my honeycomb. Bravo. Ever see thunder heads in the distance? Yeah, you can see thunder, or like lightning, yeah. Do updates patches? Oh yeah, they do patches if that's what you're asking. Which large aircrafts are available? Oh, there are so many aircrafts available. So you have the pretty much you have the A320s, 319, 737, 6, 7, 8. Isn't the 9 available? And now you have the MAX. You have the 306, the Airbus 306. You have the 727. You have the E-Jet, 170, 175, 190, 195. You have the CRJs. What else? There's a Concorde available. I'm sure I'm missing a couple others, but yeah, there's tons. There's the MD-11, which I don't have. There's something else. I know I'm missing something else. Whoops. Whoops. But yeah, there's a lot of planes available for flights in 2020. Alright, all looking grand here. So when my first landing went really smooth. That was a lot of fun. But I didn't set the course. So now I have the course set. So let's see if it doesn't yell at me this time. Final approach means you're set up for the arrival. So we're going to intercept the localizer here, which is a radio frequency, to be on course for the landing. So it's going to line us up for the runway. And then it's going to switch over the glide slope. And what glide slope does, again, it's radio frequency, is it tells the aircraft what altitude you should be at as you continue the approach into the airport. Okay? So you'll see this pink line dot here. And as long as it's in the center of this this diamond icon, you're on course. It means you're exactly where you're supposed to be for the altitude. And then we're also going to keep an eye here on the flight directors. And this is going to tell us if we're too much left or too much right. And it's also going to tell us if we're too high or too low. Well, it's going to tell us where we should have the vertical rate at. This is telling us if we're too high or low. You can also change this guy. And this guy, as long as this really bold line is in the middle, it means you're on course for the runway. So now I'm going to switch to approach mode. Uh-oh. We have a mayday. RS aligned. Why doesn't it want to... Okay. We have to manually do this now. That's no good. Alright, so we have to manually fly this approach. So now we're too high. The diamond, because see this diamond? And it's slowly moving up to the middle there. So we're really high right now. So we're going to try to get back on course. And you see this, the bold here, so we want to swing on over to the left, or sorry, to the right a little bit to try to line up. And we're still too high, so we're going to bring our nose down. We're going to adjust our speed. This is not going to be a good landing because we're doing so much last minute here. Okay, now we're off the course a little bit, so I'm going to readjust. Flaps are coming down to 2. I'm going to bring out some speed brakes. Try to slow us down a bit. Okay, now we're getting back on the glide slope. We're off course of the runway though, so we're going to swing over to the left. Okay, now we're looking better. Now let's bring out our gear. There's our runway in sight. We're still off course. Okay, now we're too low, so I'm gonna readjust things. This all went to hell pretty quick. I'm not sure why the autopilot didn't want to go on for the localizer. Known bug. Alright, really low. So I'm gonna hold the nose up, burn off some of the speed. That helps a little bit too. Flaps are up, are coming down. We're really, really low. Oh, let's not stall out of the sky here. This is a typical Ryanair landing here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold it. Alright. Alright, we're fine now. Rover land. Hold it. Okay, the auto throttle's cutting off. Gonna glide this plane down to the ground. Nice smooth landing. Reverse thrusters out. Reverser's coming out. I killed it because, not because of beyond ATC, it was fine. The plane just wouldn't move. There's a bug with the plane or the pushback tool I use, and I just had to get the flight going. I'm kind of running out of time. I gotta get things wrapped up soon. I really wanted to use it though. I really, really did. But I'll probably end up streaming again on Wednesday. I think Wednesday. With Beyond ATC and this beautiful 737. Yes, it is for the public now. If you could join their Discord, there's a link in their Discord. Alright, flaps coming up. We'll see if Volanta gave me a landing rate. It's a good thing this wasn't a career mode, because that was... It all went to hell there. I don't understand why the AP kicked off. Is it has something to do with the... That shouldn't have anything to do with the GPS. Oh, I got a phone call here. Give me one sec, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Had to bring the cat to the vet on Friday because she was showing some issues. Thankfully, she's not diabetic again, but she has an issue with an inflamed pancreas, so she's on some medication. Is this plane nice? It is freaking amazing. This plane is... It's my now go-to plane. I love that Phoenix, but this is a really cool plane. Even with some of the issues I've been having on this flight. The first flight was damn near flawless, but it's not giving me the call-outs. So I'm not sure if that's a known issue. I have to jump in their Discord and see if that's a known problem or not. How did I do that before? I did, let's do ground support here. Let's connect this, wait for that to kick on. And any second now. Did I miss a button? Oh, I have to do set. Okay, there we go. Alright, APU is... sorry, GPU is on. Let's turn off the engines. Well, yeah, so if we go back one here, and we go into... which one? What button was it? Wasn't failures. Load... Was it this one? Panel style? Oh yeah, here. If we go into... It should be doing the callouts. But it's not doing any of the callouts. And then the awareness is on, but it's not giving any of that. So those are issues. For some reason the GPS on this flight for the right side isn't working. But if you go into failures... I cleared them all, but it's not working still. But other than that, like, it's been really good 2 flights here. The performance is top notch, no issues whatsoever. It's on par with, I think it's on par with the PMDG more than the Phoenix, and the Phoenix has shown tremendous improvements with overall performance. But really good plane, really a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. Do recommend checking it out. It's up on their Discord. Check out their link in Discord. You can purchase it. It's $70 US dollars, about $70. But it's one of the best $70 I've spent in the flight sim for sure. And if you do have the SimFX from Parallel 42, it does have that supported as well. I did not update it because I'm a dinkus. But highly recommend it. Thanks everyone for watching. This is a really, really fun plane. A lot of fun with the stream. And possibly the next stream will be on Wednesday. And then I think I have Thursday off, so probably Thursday as well. So again, thanks for watching, and we will see everyone for the next stream. Take care.